Guys, it's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark and Christie is setting the record straight about another devastating loss the team had faced tonight. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Seattle. Let's get it. Let's go. So it looked like Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever has fallen short yet again. This is their second consecutive loss right before they head to Phoenix to take on Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner in the Mercury. But tonight's loss was simply overwhelming. The team gave up 22 turnovers in a devastating matchup against the Seattle Storm. And it was just horrible to see, guys, to be honest. Caitlin Clark finished the game with 15 points, 7 assists, playing before another sold-out crowd with many fans wearing various number 22 jerseys with her name across the back. Now, even though this game was in Seattle, Caitlin Clark effect definitely took over because I visibly seen the fans rocking her jerseys. But unfortunately, the team did fall short, 77-89 in a very unfortunate loss.
Attacking the basket.
For all that being said, let's check out what Christie
I don't know. I didn't think we played too well out of our ball screens tonight, but I don't know. I mean, I could definitely be a little bit more aggressive to the basket, but I think I'm just going to try to take what the defense gives me and try to set my teammates up for success too.
And what's the best advice that Bet has given you in game this season?
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
Caitlin, you only get one rookie year, but what do you hope your legacy or stamp on the game will be?
Holy smokes. I don't know. I mean, I'm 19 games in. I think just continue to learn and continue to have fun playing this game. And obviously we're a really young group, so continue to build day to day. The Storm is like the type of team that the level that we want to be at. So like we go up against these teams and, we put together, a good quarter there. And I felt like in the third we beat them 22-17, but we need to have 4 of those quarters. So, I think take it game by game and, to help this organization get back to the playoffs is our main goal this year.
Caitlin, you don't look like you're having a lot of fun. You guys look pretty frustrated. How do you make sure that as you continue to get to know each other, like you said, you're a young group, you're all new to each other, that you don't let that frustration overtake you in games?
Yeah, we're competitors. We want to win, and I felt like it didn't really ever feel great out there tonight, even when we cut it to 9. It just didn't feel like it was flowing too well, and but we want to win more than anybody. This is our job. Our job is to compete every single day, and AB would say the same thing. Nobody enjoys losing. It's not fun to lose and have lost 12 games, and we're not even at the halfway point of our season yet. We're trying to give it our all and be able to win every single night, and we expect to win. So we're not going to be walking around the court smiling when you're down 15 points. So I think just being able to find that competitive edge at the same time as staying positive is a hard thing at times, but I think we can definitely do a little bit better and continue to just motivate one another because, sometimes you're going to have good games, you're going to have bad games, but, it's a team sport. You got to find a way to lean on your teammates and, stay connected, and I think we can do a little bit better job of that too.
Caitlin, 12 points in the first half, just 3 midfield guys in the second. What did they do?
Yeah, I think I only took a couple shots, so I think I could have probably tried to set some more screens and use some more screens, but we turned the ball over a lot. I don't know, when you're playing out of a ball screen a lot and you get blitzed, you're just gonna have to give the ball up. That's just kind of how it rolls, and I don't know. I think I could find ways to get the ball back a little bit, but at the same time, we were still doing some really good things out of the ball screen there, and especially when we cut it to 9 points to start the fourth quarter. But I think we have to find a way to continue to be more consistent and, set and use screens and continue to flow a little bit better on offense. And we had been doing a better job of that, but I didn't feel like tonight was our best.
I think that's only going to help us improve. I think we had 2 great practices before coming out here, and so hopefully we're able to translate a little bit more when we head to Phoenix, but it's always going to be better.
This question for both of you. Damian Lillard was in the crowd tonight. Just having the NBA support as a whole for women's sports,
what's your, what do you guys take from that, having their support, coming to games, things of that nature?
Yeah, I think it's great. When the NBA players come, I think that's great that they're showing their support because I think women's basketball is on the rise. They want to see great basketball, and I think coming and watching us is a great example of that, and so it's great.
For either of you, it was 22 turnovers in Seattle, 27 points off that. Just what were they doing well to force those turnovers?
I mean, we know they're an aggressive team, but I think some of the turnovers kind of just came off our own doing. I mean, I had a few just not making the right reads, especially out that ball screen action, and so just being able to just take one more second and honestly read what the defense is giving me. I think a couple times I tried to go high-low to list, and I probably should just kicked it out to the strong side corner because they were sitting in a little bit, and they're pretty long in the post, and so just being able to control what we can control, and that's our pace and just making sure that we're making the right decision.
Yeah, really happy with where she was tonight. I mean, she just brings a spark. She brings a spark on both ends. 4 for 5 tonight, 7 rebounds in 19 minutes. She's got to get her feet under. She did, have some fouls, but that's expected. But she's going to give you all she got. So really, just great to have her back.
Was this just a tough game in terms of guarding Lloyd especially? I mean, nobody in the league really has found an answer to that. But was this just tough? With how good their guard play ended up being offensively for you guys to be able to stick with them?
Yeah, Seattle is a great team. They're playing well. They've got great players. They play hard. They're one of the top 2 teams in defense. They just make everything really hard. We turned the ball over 22 times, and give them credit. I mean, they're making every pass hard, and we just have to do a better job of matching that. When they put that pressure on us, we've got to be able to not know that we're not going to go A to B. You're going to have to set things up more, be a little bit more physical, sprint to screen more. We just have to match their physicality.
Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned the turnovers, and I know you harp on those a lot. Just 22 turnovers for, I believe it was 27 points for Seattle. Just how did that define the game?
Well, I think that was the game. We ended up shooting 45%. We won the last 2 quarters. We beat them on the boards. We had 20. How many assists did we have? 21 assists on 29 baskets. I mean, the stats, you wouldn't think it, but it's the turnovers. It's the turnovers and those easy buckets that we're giving up. That's the game.
Christie, I know that it's frustrating to lose this much. Your team is still so young, and they're still learning each other in a lot of ways. How do you make sure that their frustration does not overtake them and become the dominant emotion?
Yeah. I think what we weathered earlier in our season with that tough schedule, it kind of set us up and got us, these guys kept showing up and doing exactly what we asked them to do. That's on me and my staff to make sure that they're showing up every day, finding a way to get better. We're going to go back and we're going to watch this game, figure out how we can get better to get ready for Phoenix. But they are young. They're the least experienced team in the league. We've got a lot of growing up to do. That's just what it is. The expectations from the outside, the noise from the outside, it doesn't help. That
was Caitlin Clark and Christie's side, speaking with reporters after this game. Like I stated at the beginning, man, this one was a tough one to see. But, guys, get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them builds on because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, y'all already know how I'm rocking. Shake the haters off. Peace out.